Give Wright State a ton of credit for just toughing it out. I thought we did a good job, fairly good job in the first half of containing them. All-Star got going in the second half. He's a good player, and he's been in a bit of a slump. And at some point he's going to get rolling. You just don't want it to be against you. I thought Justin Mitchell for them was fantastic. That kid competed from start to finish, and he really set a tone for the game. And our guys competed as well. We fought to the end. I thought we got a great start to the game, especially offensively. We were in a good flow. They changed up and made some adjustments. Scott's a great coach, and so we got stagnant there for a while in the end of the first half. And then found a little bit more of a rhythm inside, especially in the second half. Just too many turnovers. If there was one thing to point to, and something that we've been doing fairly well, is taking care of the basketball and getting shots and giving ourselves a chance. But 16 turnovers, too many. That's not a formula for success for our team. Yeah, that was that much time on the clock. He made the first one, and so you got a chance. And Bryce had a hand on it, but just couldn't get it out, and so you have to. It's hard to miss on purpose. It's something you have to practice, but that was about the only shot we had at that point to at least tie the game if we get that rebound and stick it back in. Scott he adjusted and put him in the post a couple times, and he's a strong kid. Like you said, a senior. He's got some experience, and so he did a good job of operating on the inside. And then a couple times to be quite honest, we lost and we didn't stick to our principles and the way we should have been covering him. And when we made those mistakes, he took full advantage of them. And he's a good player. If you don't guard him a certain way, he's going to capitalize on that eventually. And we dodged some bullets maybe early on, but then he got going. Yeah, he's those guys are tough. I'll tell you, this league, there's some phenomenal just individual talent. And he's one of those guys that he can make threes. He gets to the foul line almost 7 times a game. He can post up. And so, credit to him. He's a really good player. So you have to be locked in. You have to be focused on the details of the scouting report. And when we didn't do that, we paid. We had some careless turnovers during that segment where, we're up 11. And now if we continue to execute, at worst, get a shot up. We've been doing a pretty good job on the offensive glass, going to get rebounds. Bryce Enzi is a phenomenal offensive rebounder. I don't know that I've seen or coached a guy that can, and people know the scouting report on him, continue to get to offensive rebounds like he does. But you at least have to get a shot on the rim. And so there was a stretch there where, we had some empty possessions, and a few of them were just, turnovers that were careless. And we have to avoid that, the self-inflicted wounds per se.